intake has continued for over a week now.
Good. Any new signs of rejection?
Absolutely none. The patch of pneumonia has completely cleared up.
What about his blood pressure?
That was a little off yesterday, but today it seems to be completely level.
Oh, excellent. Excellent. Any adverse or abnormal symptoms?
Couldn't be better. The transplant is a complete success.
Excellent. Donald, you were right. He does look fantastic. We'll complete the balance of the test now, and tomorrow we'll remove the original head. You see, he loves me.
Doctor, I wouldn't get too close if I were you.
Don't be absurd, Donald. He trusts me, and he needs me. After all, we understand one another. I am the genius that has given him a new life, and he, in return, will help me keep mine.
Arterial clamp, please.
A little more perfusion. Ladies and gentlemen, this is one of our 3 operating facilities. The Kirshner Transplant Foundation is the only place in the world where such a massive operation can take place.
Cortisone.
Dr. Smith, in such a massive transplant, why don't we see more blood?
That's because at this moment, both the patient and the donor organs are hooked up to individual heart-lung machines. They control the blood flow through those plastic tubes.
Is that Dr. Kirshner on the platform?
Yes, Dr. Kirshner supervises the major transplant operations.
Does he ever operate himself?
No, not anymore. He developed a severe arthritic condition a year or so ago, and, well, it makes surgery quite difficult for him.
Dr. Thomas, X-ray, please.
Yes, Doctor. Philip, walk me to the door, will you?
Sure, Max.
I'm leaving early today. Now, the only thing left on the schedule is that kidney transplant.
Right.
I see no problems there, do you?
I don't.
Well, you and Hirsch take care of it, and I'll see you in the morning.
Okay.
By the way, you did a pretty good job in there today, you and the team.
Thank you. I didn't think you noticed.
I said good. I didn't say excellent.
Are you all right now, Doctor?
They're getting worse.
And more frequent. There must be something we can do.
You know damn well I can't take any drugs. I must keep my mind alert. I'm sorry, Thomas, but it's difficult. Come on, boy. Yes. Oh, boy.
No sudden pulls. Just gently.
Now, Thomas, move easily. Now, give him the injection. Quiet, boy. Atta boy. Easy, boy. Good. Come on. All right, Thomas, now move easily. Now stay calm. Behave normally and slowly and just as if you're dealing with a child.
I didn't get it. I didn't get it.
Be quiet. Don't run around. Just keep that thing steady. Damn it, Donald. Don't stand there. Try him again. Give him to the other end.
Watch him now.
Hold that case down.
Hold it.
Down.
Hold the cage down. Hold it down. Come in. I can't. Cage. Get around it.
Don't let him get away.
Here, boy. Look at me. Look at me. Let it go. Let it go. Look down there. Get away from him. Get away from him.
Tranquilizer gun, quickly!
Doctor, he's all right.
Forget about me. Get him back. And get him back alive. I haven't got much time. Move!
Can't have gotten too far, could he?
Look at that.
This monitor will discard organs that are malfunctioning beyond what the human eye can detect.
Young man, you realize we operate here on a success average of 92%? Can your machine improve on that?
I'm sorry to interrupt, Dr. Kirshner. Dr. Williams has arrived. You asked me to let you know as soon as he got here.
Oh, show him in here, will you?
Dr. Williams.
I instructed the board to hire him without an interview. He's done some interesting work on rejection prevention.
Well, of course, I've read about him. He's excellent.
This is Dr. Williams. Dr. Desmond?
Pleasure meeting you. Phil Desmond, head of surgery. This is Jim Franklin.
Hi, how are you? Fine.
And this is Dr. Kirshner.
Dr. Kirshner, I've been looking forward to meeting you, sir. And I'm very happy to be on your staff.
Won't you sit down?
Thank you.
Dr. Williams,
Yes, sir?
how was the trip from Minneapolis?
Very pleasant, thank you.
Doctor, since originally hiring you, certain situations which we were depending upon haven't arisen. And due to budgetary setbacks, we find that we're unable to use your services.
But we signed a contract.
And I've already given up my position in Minneapolis.
Miss Davis, check the terms of his contract.
It's for a 6-month trial period at $500 per week.
The board was most generous.
I've been a physician for over 5 years, and I was making much more than that in Minneapolis.
Oh, come now, Dr. Williams. I didn't mean that at all. What I meant was, it's just that here we pay our lab men much less.
I'm much more than a lab man, sir. I'm a doctor.
That's not bargain, Doctor. What is it you want?
What I wanted was to work with Maxwell Kirshner, one of the foremost transplant specialists in the world.
Why is it you people always put yourself in a position where you don't fit?
Max, it's not necessary.
Why is it all of a sudden that I don't fit?
I'll get some coffee and we'll look at this thing some other time.
Yes, why don't you do that?
Yes, I'll do that.
Why don't we stop playing around, Doctor? Things might be different if I were white, right?
Let's put it this way. This is my hospital. I run it my way. I hire whom I please. And I don't wish to hire you.
Oh, no. Let's put it this way. We have a legal and binding contract, and I intend to see you follow it to the letter.
All right, Doctor. You'll have your 6 months. But that'll be it. Report to Dr. Hirsch for scheduling.
Thank you. 6 months will be long enough. I'll watch you and I'll learn. That's what I came here for. And when I've learned what you know, I'll fit myself in somewhere else.
Max, that wasn't necessary.
What is or what is not necessary in this hospital is my affair. As you know, I never allowed colored people on my personal staff. I just got carried away by some superficial accomplishments before interviewing the man.
Whether he's black or not, he's an excellent doctor.
Philip, do me a favor, will you? Cover for me today. I have some important things to do at home.
I don't believe it.
I know.
Call Dr. Desmond. Tell him it's urgent. I want to see him here immediately.
Max, what is it?
Hello, Trev.
What's the problem?
The condition is terminal chest cancer. Prognosis, I have 2 or 3 weeks to live at the most.
Why didn't you tell me this?
There's no point in telling you. You couldn't do anything about it anyway.
Well, in your own case, I doubt if you're the best judge. Now, let's get you to the hospital and start working.
Donald, show him the x-rays. That was taken over 3 months ago. And as you can see, the condition was inoperable at that time. Progression has gone past the lungs and into the pleural cavity and the rib cage. Organ transplanting would be futile.
I'm afraid I'll have to agree with you. Is there anything I can do to make it easier?
Yes, there is. Donald, show him. That is not the gorilla's original head. He's heavily sedated now, but we have achieved 100% total spinal alignment on the newly transplanted head.
It's impossible.
Is it? Heart, lungs, kidneys, arms, legs, everything is functioning properly. Look at this. That top one. I kept the original body and the transplanted head alive on 2 separate heart-lung machines. Well, what do you think?
Absolutely amazing.
Exactly. Total spinal alignment achieved by using matching electric currents attached to the nerve ends. I left the 2 heads together for 28 days until the new one was strong enough to take over. The removal operation was really quite simple. I did it myself, alone, in 35 minutes.
This could revolutionize the whole profession. I'll get a paper on it
No,
right away.
No. We've got to go much further. That's why I need your help.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about science, about genius. Genius must be prolonged. Philip, I want to transplant my head on a healthy body. Well? Well?
I don't know.
What don't you know?
It hasn't been proven.
Then we'll prove it now. My genius must be allowed to continue. Philip, I have nothing, absolutely nothing to lose. There is no other way for me to live.
No, I guess there isn't.
Of course, we'll need a donor. Perhaps someone with an inoperable brain condition. With a body that cannot be saved, but is healthy enough to withstand the operation until we can remove the other head.
That won't be easy, Max. Such a patient only comes along once in a great while.
We perform the operation here, in secret. The fewer people who know about this, the less our chance of trouble with public opinion. Philip, you've got to help me.
Well, as you said, Max, you have absolutely nothing to lose.
No, his brain must be totally inoperable.
That's correct.
A cancer patient is out of the question. Thank you.
Blood type? Oh, I'm sorry,
This
that
is the
doesn't match
Kirshner
up. We have to have
Institute.
it positive.
Patient must be
very
able to
much.
sustain life for at least 30 to 40
Thank
days.
you. May I help you?
Thank you for
No,
trying.
his body has to be functioning
No, I'm
perfectly.
sorry. No, we're looking
Thank
for
you.
A
Thank you.
positive.
This is the Kirshner Institute.
No good, Patricia.
Kirshner Institute.
We've had
All
2 possibilities in the last 4 weeks, and neither matched up.
Oh, I'm sorry, but a cancer patient's out of the question. Thank you, Kirshner Institute. May I help you?
Yes? Oh, fine. Bring him in. Hey, Phil, it's been a long time.
Mitch, thanks for seeing me on such short notice.
Anytime. Grab a chair.
Thank you.
Since I talked to you yesterday, I've come up with a few answers.
Oh? Can you help us?
Yeah, you said it was urgent, so I pulled a few strings for you, and I talked to the governor.
and I talked to the Attorney General, and here's the deal. First, we can't let any of this leak to the press. We're already having enough trouble with these executions without adding fuel to the fire.
You've got it.
Next, the convict must be under total police security at all times. And proof of his subsequent death must be certified by a state physician. Of course, we're assuming some things. We're assuming that someone on death row will decide to donate his body to science rather than go to the chair.
Well, we can only hope.
Tell me something, just off the record. What's this experiment about?
Transplant, Mitch. Just another transplant.
Men, listen up. We have a message from the warden.
This is an offer from the office of the Lieutenant Governor to all men presently on death row. We are hereby offering one of you the opportunity of donating your body to science rather than undergo your present sentence of death by electrocution. While the resulting scientific experiment will, after a period of 30 days, also result in your death, you will, at least, have the personal satisfaction that your life has aided humanity and the scientific world.
Only 60 millimeters of mercury. What do you think?
Well, if it weren't for our life support systems, he'd be dead now. As it is, I don't know, one day, 4 at the most. I don't think he will regain consciousness. Which means that we're going to have to find our donor immediately.
Here am I, take my hand. If I slip, if I fall, won't you help me stand?
All right, Jack, it's time.
Who might be?
Who is it, Jack? Jack, let him have it. Jack, give him hell! Jack, you fight him all the way! Just kick him and bite him and gouge him, Jack! Jack, make him drag you in there! Jack, make him work! Jack, listen, when they kill you, they know they kill a real man! Jack! Nice, Jack.
I want to try to understand, to live right and to give right to my fellow man. Oh, Lord, sometimes I sit and cry for the children that are hungry.
And I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Amen.
More power to you, brother.
Jack Moss, it is my duty to carry out the sentence of the court and the law of our state.
Is there anything that you wish to say before sentence is carried out?
Yeah. The same thing I've been telling you guys all the time, and you didn't believe me. I'm innocent. And my girl and some friends are close to proving it. So I've been thinking, Warden. I think I like to donate my body to science after all.
Dr. Desmond?
Sergeant Hacker.
Sergeant. Dr. Smith.
How do you do? This is your volunteer.
No way out of here.
Okay, boys, let's go.
Hey, Doc, is this gonna hurt?
I beg your pardon?
You're gonna operate, right? Is this gonna hurt?
No. You won't feel a thing.
Oh, that's good. Because I got what is called a low pain level. I don't like to get hurt.
We're gonna sedate you right now. You won't feel any pain.
Oh, that's good. What are you guys gonna do to me anyway?
We're conducting a transplant experiment, Mr. Moss. They did explain to you that you won't survive this operation. They did explain to you, didn't they?
Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. Big Jack got himself 30 more days. Then the man's gonna try to pull a switch again. 30 more days. Maybe all I need. Then everybody gonna know Big Jack is innocent. Yes, sir. Try to tell. Listen.
Sponge. Wipe. Pair of scissors. Bulldog clamp. Scalpel and forceps. Scalpel. Suction. Pads. Ringer solution. Oxner clamp.
500 cc's pack cells. Sponge. Sponge. Hemostat. Isotonic saline.
Mosquito clamp. Another mosquito clamp.
Arterial choke, 7-0.
Steady.
Suction.
Smitty, we're ready.
Release the clamps.
More perfusion.
Steady.
More perfusion. Curly clamp. A little more retraction.
The baby forceps.
1 to 100,000 adrenaline, please. Oxner clamp. Curly clamp.
Scalpel and forceps.
Arterial choke, 7-0.
Captain Saunders, sir. Christie is my name. Colonel Wiley, Major Williams. Hello, sir. I'm very sorry Colonel Langton isn't here to greet you, sir. He was called away to a civil defense meeting, sir.
Excellent job. I congratulate all of you. Just remember, complete secrecy.
Okay, Harry, you're on.
What are you watching?
Nothing special. I was just switching around, trying to find something else.
How about making us some coffee?
Yeah, sure, Sarge. Anything you say.
Philip.
Max. Max, I'm here. Max, listen to me. We did it. We transplanted your head. We did it, Max. And everything is checking out properly. Max, it's going to work.
I knew it would. My God, I knew it would. I can feel it. I can breathe with it. I can feel my hand. I think I'm moving it. Am I moving it?
Yes, it's moving, Max.
It feels so strong. So magnificently, fantastically, beautifully strong. I think I'm lifting my left arm. I am lifting it. I know I am.
Max, we had to make a last-minute decision. We had no choice.
Is this some kind of a joke?
You were in a terminal coma. We had nowhere else to turn. It was our only chance. If it wasn't for him, you wouldn't have made it.
Let me see him.
There was nothing else we could do.
Is that a fact?
You wouldn't have lived on the life support systems for more than one more day.
Is that a fact?
Breakfast will be along in a few minutes.
Thank you, honey.
Hey, Sam, wake up. It's breakfast time.
Take your hands off me.
What happened? What have you guys done to me? I'm talking to you, man. What have you guys done?
Shut up.
Where's the rest of you?
We are joined together temporarily.
What do you mean?
They've transplanted my head onto your body. Now, will you shut up and get some rest? We need our rest.
We? What do you mean, we? I told you guys I was innocent. I just need a little time. Why do you guys do this to me? Why do you do this to me?
Easy, take it easy.
Let it go, let it go, let it go.
Hold it. I'll take care of this.
Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go.
Oh. I couldn't stop him. A black bastard, I couldn't stop him.
It's all right now. Just relax. No harm done. The incision is fine. Just take it easy.
I couldn't move the left arm. He was controlling it. I couldn't move it.
Takes time, Max. You know that. Your head won't begin to take control of that body. 10 to 14 days.
How am I going to ever control him? Well, he might do it again. He could kill me.
No, he won't. We'll keep his head locally sedated until then.
Oh.
When he was out, you only had minor control. You understand that?
Yeah.
No. I'm going to give you something to make you relax.
Philip, I could feel that. I can feel it. I can feel it.
It's all right, Max. We're going to make it. We're going to make it.
Dr. Williams, I've been looking for you. Dr. Desmond has asked that you meet with him at Dr. Kirshner's as soon as possible, and here's the address.
Are you sure you asked for me?
Specifically.